In the figure to the right, the equation of the solid parabola is y equals x squared minus 5, and the equation of the dashed line is y equals 4x. Determine the area of the shaded region. Okay, so what we need to do first is determine where these two graphs are actually intersecting. And then we can determine these points, and that could give us our limits of integration. So let's set these two equations equals 4x. So that'll be x squared minus 4x minus 5 equals 0. Okay, two things that multiply to get negative 5 but add to get negative 4. X minus 5, x plus 1 equals 0. So that gives us solutions of x equals 5 and x equals negative 1. Okay, so those are where these two graphs intersect. This is x equals negative 1, and this is x equals 5. Okay. All right, so to find the area of the shaded region, we're going to do top minus bottom. You can see that there's one function that's always on top, and there's another one that's always on bottom. If that's not the case, it makes it a little more complicated, but this one is the case. So the top function is the line 4x, and the bottom function is the parabola x squared minus 5. So we're going to take the integral from negative 1 to 5 of the top function, which was the line 4x, minus the bottom function, x squared minus 5. Notice I put that in parentheses because it's minus the whole function. Let's put a bigger parentheses here, dx. Let's clean that up. Negative 1 to 5 of, let's see, it would be 4x minus x squared plus 5. If you want, you can put that in the correct order if it bothers you. Let's go ahead and take the integral. So the antiderivative of 4x would be 4x squared over 2. This negative x squared, so minus x to the 3 over 3, and then plus 5x. And we don't have to put plus c because we have limits of integration from negative 1 to 5. Okay, so we plug those in. The 5 first. Well, we can clean this up if you want. This would just become 2x squared. Okay, let's see. So plug in the 5. 2 times 5 squared minus 5 cubed over 3 plus 5 times 5. That's the upper limit. Minus the lower limit. 2 times negative 1 squared minus negative 1 cubed over 3 plus 5 times negative 1. All right, so let's clean this up. We've got 5 squared, 25 times 2 is 50. 125 divided by 3 and 25 in that parentheses. This one's, let's keep the minus sign for now. The squares become positive 1, so 2. This stays negative, but then the negative here, so it's positive, and that will be 1/3, so plus 1/3, and then minus 5. Okay, you can clean that up a little further if you want, but we're going to go to the calculator because we have fractions involved, and it speeds things up. Okay, so 50 minus 125 over 3 plus 25 minus, let's put this in parentheses because it's still minus the whole thing in there, 2 plus 1/3 minus 5. And it looks like we get an answer of 36. So 36 is the area between that line and that parabola.